Welcome to Pip the Question with Ywtk, Burton's one and only boy band. Yeah. So you were the king. You were the king. Describe your style of music.
Um, it's a mix of, well, we're all influenced, I think, by different things. It's a mix of like post-hardcore, rock, and alternative kind of stuff.
I think we're probably all influenced by different genres of music, primarily, I think, and we try and blend that together based on the bands we've been in previously, I'd say. But yeah, I guess there's a heady dose of post-hardcore, melodic, kind of heavy music there, I guess.
You were the king. Touching me, Steve. Touching you, Chris. Uh Who writes the music, lyrics within the band?
Song ideas start with me and Matt, I guess. We tend to, occasionally we write together. Recently we've kind of written separately and tried to bring and mash things together. Dave responsible for all the lyrics, really. And I can't see that particularly changing unless you bring in some kind of jazz odyssey, which would be beautiful. Don't do that. But yeah, I think we pretty much we've stuck to that so far. Anyway. Yeah.
I concur with Chris. Yeah, generally that's what we do. We'll kind of bring in individual bits and kind of mash them until we get something that we like, really. That's kind of what we do. So what we like, hopefully we like other people are like.
I'm not going to hand it to you for the next one.
So you were the king. How long have you been together?
Romantically, about 7 years. We used to walk the plains of Africa together. I think, how long have we been together? Since November? 2 years. 2 years. Is it 2 years? A year and 3-4 months.
You were the king. Chris, is it true that you're the nicest man in rock and roll?
Yes. Yeah. I think so. What do you say?
You obviously would think so.
I do think so. I am. Yeah. By night, I'm quite vicious.
And on the canals. Would you like to enlighten us on any future song titles you may have?
Dave does kind of sort them out, I guess. We don't. I've got something against kind of titling songs after the main word of the chorus, so we tend to go a little bit off the wall with things like that. They tend to have quite bizarre working titles. The one at the moment's what was it? Something about you may not understand this, but your kids are going to love it from Back to the Future, and stuff like that. They change every week, to be honest, until they're finalised. I don't know. We just kind of tend to batter around silly names on the internet, and if it sticks, it sticks, I guess.
I guess it kind of depends on the song, though, doesn't it, really? We kind of have really silly random titles, but then Dave will come in with some lyrics that'll actually make sense. So that's generally how we derive the title from what actually the subject of the song is about, really. But we do have some, as we think, probably humorous to us, maybe not to anyone else.
Miles, when you're not Mr. Rock and Roll bass player with You Were the King, it's true. Is it true, even, that you run your own business and such like?
No, yeah, I do run my own business. It is true. The rumours are true. I sell organic jewellery for stretch piercings, mainly kind of wood, bone and horn plugs, although I'm not wearing any at the moment. I do sell horn. This is what I was talking about with Steve. And I also do graphic design, build websites. But yeah, business is good. Getting there.
Music. And what bands are you listening to at the moment?
Me personally, I'm listening to Deftones, Glassjaw, Thrice, and a pinch of Finch at the moment.
I think definitely those bands. Certainly Glassjaw at the drive-in, but I've got not a guilty pleasure, but certainly loving the new Mastodon record. But it has no influence on our sound because I'm not allowed to. But yeah, certainly kind of those kind of bands, Glassjaw in particular. They're really good.
I'm alright.
I'm a bit more of a hip hop head, so actually Skinny Man, Dub FX, and then everything from like Ink and Dagger through to. I listen to far too much music on a daily basis to actually remember. Let's think of another really obscure band.
They're quite good.
Yeah, yeah, may not have heard of him. Upcoming, good shit.
More locally, are there any new bands around Burton or the Midlands that you have noticed that tickle your fancy?
Yeah, actually, no. Down to a Science do sound really tight and really good. I'd quite happily listen to them. Really, we're kind of in our own little bubble, I think. We kind of... Yeah, we haven't really been out playing many shows, so we don't really get the chance to run into that many bands at the moment. Hopefully that's going to improve soon and we're going to see a lot more. No, the Sixth Letter, they're wonderful boys.
James Warner Prophecies.
Yeah, James Warner Prophecies. Star from Ivy. Saw them not long ago and they're definitely back. I'm really, really enjoying them again. I think that's about it.
There's one I'm quite looking forward to hearing when they've actually finished something, which is a lovely little band called Rico Dimitri.
I'm glad you mentioned the future of music, Enrico Dimitri. Ywtk the King. Touching me, Steve. Touching you, Ywtk the King. I'm going to be sued by the BBC now. If you had to marry a monarch, past or present, who would it be?
Lizzie 2 does it for me, I think. She's a beautiful woman. What do you reckon? He doesn't know any.
Henry VIII, maybe?
Yeah, I'd go with Henry. I'd go with Henry. He looked like he enjoyed a good time.
Yeah, definitely. And he telling very good stories as well.
He'd serenade you as well. With his harpsichord of love. So on a serious note, what do you think of band image?
Yeah, look at... wear what you want, do what you want, I think, to be honest. We don't have any set kind of, you must wear this, you must look this way. I don't really agree with that. I think we wear what we want to wear and we are how we want to be. We're not a very image-conscious band.
So yes, thank you, Ywtk the King. Any last messages for your fans?
EP's almost done. We'll be back playing gigs soon, and then hopefully...
And we'll be back for some more amazing...
Fashion range and top shop.
Yeah, very soon.
Motorhead.
But you've got to put the time in. And yeah, I guess that's it really. We're writing new songs, looking forward to hopefully recording them in the not too distant future. And just playing as often as time, family constraints, everything will allow. You're a beautiful man. Discuss.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, I'd look forward to doing more interviews. So long, farewell. Question one. Yeah. You can edit that bit.